a really good mid-card fight. We see some early... Oh! Randy tried to give the handshake as a form of respect, but the slap there from Randy Orton has been one way to sort of like get this match off to an intense contest. So we didn't even get the entrances here on this, and oof. And now we've got Seth Rollins sort of like on the front foot early on around here with the Viper. Best wishes to the Viper after this week's events on SmackDown as he goes for the count here. An early 2 count there from Randy Orton, I see. But yes, best wishes to Randy Orton. We all saw the video of what Kevin Rollins did with the banned pile driver onto Randy Orton on SmackDown. And if you hadn't, I apologise for spoiling SmackDown for you, as these two take it outside of the ring with the stomps. And this... we're getting some sheer brutality in here already. Like, Randy Orton is really trying to weaken the arm of Seth Rollins. It's Kevin Rollins, probably Kevin Owens. You all know who I'm on about. And Randy Orton just missed rather badly from that top rope. But now these two are back at their grudge match once again. Randy Orton picks up Rollins, sends him neck first into the top rope. And this is the Randy Orton we know with these punches. And the voices are waking up in Randy Orton's head. They are telling him to bring it to Rollins' arm. And that is exactly what he does. It's exactly what he does. He sends Rollins to the ropes. Down. And some more vicious punches right to the head of Rollins. But Orton's going to go for the pin again. Another 2. That's another 2 count. Okay, so Orton must be feeling like he's definitely got the advantage here, because he's already secured 2 counts. And Seth Rollins delivers a boot to the face from the floor there. And what's he got planned here? An elbow right to the back. And now, as we see Orton struggling to get back to his feet, what's going on here? He's launched that comeback. And now Rollins is going for the pin himself. Was that a 2.5 count? I think that was a 2.5 count, you know. I think that was a 2.5 count. But anyhow, Seth is really sort of like bringing things back to Randy Orton. Or maybe the theme is going to carry over into all the matches tonight. Who knows? Who knows? And oof. Now there's a high-flying move there from Rollins onto Orton, who really appears to be suffering with his head there. Now after those last few brutal hits, and bringing this to ringside. The stumps in there from Randy Orton is really sort of like trying to tire out Rollins there. I think that was a signature from Orton at the back there, but what's Rollins got planned here? Oof. Another vicious move right there. What's the referee's count out now? The referee's count is at 6. Now it's at 7. I think Orton better be quick to get himself back in here. Oof. But Rollins will initially do a top rope, I'm guessing, to restart the count. We see what his stuff's doing there. It's restarting the count. And bring it to the... Are you going to bring him back in? You're going to bring him back in. Now it looks like these two have got a nice couple of moves charged up. Oh. Rollins is going to go for the stomp. Rollins has pulled off the stomp. And will this be the 3rd comeback fight victory of the night? 2.5 again. There by Seth Rollins. I think Randy needs to get them voices to wake himself back up. And that's another high boot to the face. There's only so much more Randy Orton's going to be able to try and keep up with this, isn't there? Oof. He's managed to get away from that top rope move and has pinned him down only for 1 count. No, he must have been able to try to do more than that. And an RKO. RKO just come up from completely out of nowhere onto Rollins. And that's a 2 count. Okay, so we've seen the stomp, we've seen the RKO, and we've seen them both kick out of both of those from 2. Who's gonna be the first one to give? The voices are coming out from inside Randy's head with a clothesline to send him to ringside. Now we've seen in the last blows that Randy Orton's been cut open. There's been plans for him with the Madhouse roster, so hopefully that is not going to rule him out for anything for too long. Fingers crossed that won't rule him out for anything too long. But bring himself... Oof. Rollins has just sent Orton flying into those steel steps. This is absolutely insanity. Like, absolute insanity, but... Orton's going to send him across ringside, get himself back in, avoid the referee's count, which got to 6. And a clothesline meets Rollins as it comes back in. Orton goes for the pin. Another 2 count once again. Who is going to be the first star to give and just suffer the 3 count, as both these are now going to start trading blows with one another? Like, we're seeing punches, we're seeing chops flying from face to chest. They're each countering one another here, but who is going to have the upper hand in this? You think it's going to be Rollins, you think it's going to be Orton, but they're each countering themselves within their huge uppercut there delivered by Orton. Now I think he's going to bring him into the middle of the ring. What's he got planned here? Oof. I think there's plans here for him here. There's 4 stomps there. And there's a 5th. Is that enough to send Orton down for the 3 count? It is. A really good match right there, which was really to and fro. But after much suffering, and you can see he's visibly cut open, Orton gets the win. And I think it's another classic. It may not have gotten like the full star rating there, but I personally feel like that another great match has been had between these two, and I'm hoping you'll agree. But we just hope that is not going to rule Orton out for anything in the immediate future.